All right, first I'd like to thank our students from WSU Vancouver for coming to the game. It was great to have them, and I think they made a difference because that was pretty close in a lot of places. All right, so by the raise of hands, we'll go ahead and answer questions here.
You had the team huddled in the third quarter. I think it was the defense, and then you said something to them. What was kind of said in that huddle? Because it seemed like they really responded the rest of the third quarter there.
Well, we do before the fourth. If I did in the third, I might have in the third. Yeah, just generally, the huddle, and just basically the defense calls what they call, but encouragement more or less. I wish I could think of something good, but.
How did they respond, and they were able to stop Oregon State a little more, and obviously the offense continued to kind of roll, and you guys were able to establish more of a lead there? I
thought Oregon State did a good job breaking out some trick plays, and then which they executed some of them too. And usually if you got that many in your bag, you don't end up connecting with that many, but they did. And then we're still ahead at the half. Credit to really all three sides, and then, and so then I think our defense got off balance a little bit, hesitated a little bit, but they're good on offense, and they have some good key players.
Anything you want to say about Gardner tonight?
I thought he had a good night. I think he continues to get better as the receivers, get used to him. The receivers around him are young guys. I think they continue to emerge, and then he gets more accustomed to them. And by the time he's real accustomed to them, he'll graduate, but that's the way it goes.
Mike, I know you always want to get 1 week better. Do you think you did this week?
No, I do. I think we did. This is a tough place to play, and they've pretty much played nearly everyone through 3 quarters in the fourth quarter, and they did us too.
After kind of a couple of rough weeks for Tay, he really rebounded and won a lot of tough one-on-one matchups. So what can you say about him and the way he kind of responded after the last 2 weeks?
I thought this was one of his best games. It might be the best game Tay Martin's played this year because press coverage, he's also sort of a marked guy. But did a really good job finding the end zone.
I think you also talked about the blocked punt for a touchdown. You guys have been on kind of the other end of some special teams plays the last couple of weeks with the blocked field goals, but you guys get one to go your way tonight.
Really good job, Coach Brock and his group, and then also Kainoa Wilson. Great to see him, and he's got the knack for blocking punts, and certainly did on that play. And I thought that. Really gave us a great start, which, in the end was probably pretty crucial this game.
Did you expect Oregon State to call such an aggressive game, trick plays, onside kicks, things like that?
That was more aggressive than I thought it'd be aggressive. I thought there'd be some trick plays, not that many. And then I thought that they'd go for some fourth downs, but not as aggressively as they did on fourth down. And it was extremely aggressive and in those 2 categories. And I thought they'd be aggressive in both those categories, but not to that extent.
Mike, what does that do to a defense?
Well, the aggression part, I don't think does a great deal, providing you stop them. But it was just a circumstance here, something there. It was a series of mishaps, but we fought through it.
Mike, later in the third quarter, when after you guys had given up 2 big plays, and then Taylor Comfort punched that ball out, what are your thoughts on kind of rebounding after giving up 2 big plays and him making that play?
Well, I thought it was outstanding on his part. We were close on others. Throughout the night we were close on others, and and I actually thought the ball didn't roll or necessarily fly our direction, because I thought we were awfully close on other turnovers, that we didn't end up getting, just an eyelash away. I thought we could have had more turnovers. I thought we were around the ball. We put ourselves in position to potentially get some, but didn't.
How do you feel like the defense did with Jefferson, 4 touchdowns, but obviously he had more than 200 yards last week and kind of held them to 140 this week?
You know, I guess I'm mixed. I thought, you know, kind of down in and down out, good, okay, but then the explosives, we gave up some explosives to him that I don't think any of us are satisfied with.